don't have their headphones on. Not looking good.
Shady Spring High School, the Beckley Flying Eagles, where they take on the Shady Spring Tigers in the big rivalry game. This place is packed. This should be a good one tonight, shouldn't it?
It'll be a fun one for sure here tonight, buddy. And excited. Good crowd. People still strolling into the doors, so it's going to be fun.
When you look at this matchup, these two teams met earlier this year. Beckley loses by 5 points, but bad shooting by the Flying Eagles really hurt. Beckley has not shot that bad since that game, and is playing a lot better defense right now.
A lot better defense, and looking back at that game, Beckley was 4 of 16 from behind the three-point line in the game, and really was 3 of 15 from the three-point line because they made a 3 at the buzzer pretty much to it. So, that was a 9-point difference. Shady made 7 threes in that ball game, so right there is a focal point tonight. Can Beckley shoot? I think from game 1 to now where you're at in the season, I know they've had even longer break almost than what the varsity did from a game standpoint. So, those guys are really starting to click on all cylinders, and the biggest thing is you don't see too big of a drop-off anymore after that first 5, which are 5 guys that are playing some varsity time. You don't see a big drop-off to that next 5 of some guys that are coming in off the bench. So that's a really good sign for Beckley.
Good news for Beckley tonight. Kobe Dillon is dressed, will play. He's been having problems with that ankle. He re-injured it a little bit in the game against Bluefield, but we both talked to him after the game. I don't think there was any question he was going to play in this one.
I don't think there's any question he's going to play in this one, and even if he aggravates it tonight, I don't think there's any question he'll play Saturday and the foreseeable future. So it's going to be one of those things. As long as he continues to maintain it and strengthen it as much as he can, it's going to annoy him in different ball games, and there's going to be times he's going to have to come out and kind of rest it a little bit. But he's tough. He's mentally tough, and that's the biggest factor when you're dealing with injuries like that.
Well, I told him after the game on Tuesday, that was one of the gutsiest performances I've seen because we both saw the ankle. It didn't look good.
No, it definitely didn't look good at all.
So, but the gutsiest performance that I've seen in a long time.
And more than anything, sometimes when players have injuries like that, you can tell a difference in their style of play. And you couldn't see that for Kobe Dillon the other night. Defensively, he was still guarding the ball up and down the court, and he was still attacking the basket. So, a lot of the times, especially with an ankle, you've got a lot of push off of either your left or right foot. For Kobe's instance, it's his right foot, and that's a dominant foot for him. So, he's battling through it. He's mentally tough, and I think you should see a good performance from him tonight.
All right, Beckley and Shady getting ready to do battle. We come back, we'll give you the starting lineups, and we'll have the tip coming up for you next here on the Big Dog, 99.5 WJLS.
For tonight, the cross-county rival Flying Eagles of Woodrow Wilson have arrived for a heavyweight bout against a team who has been to 4 consecutive state championship games. They are 2-time state runner-up and your reigning, defending 2024 WESSAC state champions, the Shady Spring Tigers. Ladies and gentlemen, like we always do, we'll start the night out by honoring our country by the playing of our national anthem. Gentlemen, if you'll remove your caps. Just a moment. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for the team Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles.
this court, they have not lost in 55 games. You know, Beckley wants this one. Beckley has lost 7 in a row to Shady Spring. Beckley still has a commanding 44-7 lead in the all-time series, but you know these Beckley guys want to end that here this evening.
Yeah, they certainly don't want to go down. I know you've got a couple of other senior classes that have not gotten a chance to beat Shady, so I know this group doesn't want to go down in that category.
Jalen Walton, Jack Williams will tip it up, and the tip controlled by Shady. Brody Radford, who did not play in the first game, running the point for the Tigers. Pass goes on the left side, and the ball knocked away by Preston Clary, picked up by Jack Williams. Back it goes on the left to Jalen Bailey. Down in the corner, they work with it to Kai Olsen. Kai gives it up top to Brody Radford. Brody, quick move to the free throw line, fires a jumper up and scores. First points of the game by Shady. Quickly back the other way. Zy Hawthorne down in the right corner, gives it to Jalen, back to Zy. Zy dumps it back into Jalen, takes it up, puts it up and in. Had a block the first time, got the rebound back and scores, and we're tied at 2.
Beckley starting in this full court man-to-man pressure right now.
Down the left corner, they give it off. Right side to Jack Williams, fires a 3, hits it. Jack Williams hits the 3, Shady up 5-2, 7-minute mark of the first quarter. Up top, Kobe gives it off to A.J. Thomas. Now it goes to Preston, down to the corner to Zy Hawthorne. Zy looking for Jalen. Can I get it to him this time? Boy, how quick did Shady switch and put Jack Williams on Jalen?
Yeah, right now, Kai Olsen matched up on A.J. Thomas. He's basically sitting in the middle of the paint, leaving the three-point line open to A.J. Thomas.
Left side, it goes to Preston Clary. Preston, top of the key, looking with it. Takes a couple of dribbles, work it off on the right side to Jalen. Now it goes to Kobe. They back off of Kobe. Now Kobe through the lane, gives it to Jalen. Jalen kicks it left side to Zy. He's open for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Jack Williams for Shady. We'll give it up to Brody Radford. Brody, top of the key, gives it on the left side of the floor. This is thrown away by Beckley. Coming out there with it is Zy Hawthorne. Leaves it off for Kobe. Kobe fires a 3, hit it.
Yeah, great job in transition there by Zion Hawthorne, finding Kobe Dillon on the wing for that three-point attempt.
Tied at 5, 6-minute mark. That is the 158th career 3 by Kobe Dillon. Through the lane, they give it inside. Brody Johnson puts it up and in. 7-5, Shady with the lead, 5:50 to go. Back the other way, Preston Clary has it. Takes it to the free throw line, gets around his man. The foul going to be called. Going to call it on Brady Johnson. That'll be his first.
Yeah, good job there attacking. Preston Clary attacking Brody Johnson into the middle of the paint there. Got the reach-in foul. Beckley's going to have to find a way right now. As I mentioned, Kai Olsen cheating into the paint, leaving A.J. Thomas open at the three-point line.
Kobe will get the ball in bounds, does so to Preston Clary on the right. Preston takes it baseline, kicks it to Kobe for another 3. This one off the rim, this time no good. Rebound pulled down by Jack Williams for Shady Spring. Give it off to Brody Radford. Right side pass goes to Brady Johnson. Back to Cody Radford. Brody gives it up top to Jack Williams. Backs on the left side, goes to Jalen Bailey. Now it goes back over to Radford. Radford takes it down the left elbow, kicks to Kai Olsen. He's open for 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down inside by Jack Williams. Puts it up and in. He came out of nowhere to get that rebound. He's got 5. Shady's got a 4-point lead, 9-5. Right side, A.J. works it around to Zy. Zy, quick move, fires a little floater from the baseline, too strong. Rebound pulled down by Brady Johnson for Shady. Up the floor pass will go to Jalen Bailey. Jalen works with it now to Jack. Jack Williams, bounce pass back over to Jalen Bailey. Now goes up top to Brody Radford. 4:49 to go first quarter. Beckley trailing 9-5. Right side, Brody Radford works it inside to Jack. Kicks it out left to Kai Olsen. Kai through the lane, puts it up, off the rim, no good. Jalen Walton gets the rebound. It's knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Beckley.
Yeah, right now, Beckley on the offensive end, they're getting good looks. Shots just not falling right now, and Shady's doing a good job boxing out. No offensive rebounds for Beckley here early on.
So Kobe brings it up the floor for the Flying Eagles. 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Beckley down by 4. It goes now to Jalen, back to Zy. He'll fire a long 3, won't go. Rebound tipped and pulled down by Kai Olsen. Up the floor pass goes to Brady Johnston. Back it goes to Kai. Left side, they work it off to Jalen Bailey. 15-foot jumper good. Shady comes out hot, which you know they do at home. 11-5 is the score. The lead for the Tigers. Up top, A.J. gives it on the right side to Zy. Zai takes it to the free throw line, backs it back out, works it on the left to Kobe. Kobe, crossover move, and has it taken away. A lot of bumping, no foul call. Now Kobe knocks it out of bounds, back the other way. Boy, they're going to let him play.
Yeah, they're going to let him play for sure. And you like it if they're going to allow it on both ends of the court. That time, Kobe Dillon trying to attack to the middle lane and just gets body checked by Radford there. Beckley's got to find a way to get the entry pass to Jalen Walton and then let the offense come inside out.
3:47 to go. Brody Radford will get the ball in bounds. Does so underneath to Johnston, wide open, puts it up and in. That timeout going to be called by Beckley. 3:43 to go. It's an 8-point lead for Shady. Full timeout. We'll take it with him. Back at his timeout on the Big Dog. 99.5 WJLS. First quarter of play. Beckley trailing Shady 13-5. And once again, Beckley off to a cold start shooting.
Yeah, we're talking about offensively, but they've got to pick up the pace on defense as well. Just struggling right now guarding Shady.
Left side of the floor, Kobe Dillon gives up top to AJ. AJ trying to get the pass inside to Jalen, taken away by Jack Williams. Kind of a forced pass that time by Beckley. Jack, top of the key, sets back, fires a three off the rim, no good. Kobe gets the rebound for Beckley. Kobe brings it up the floor, across the midcourt stripe. Pass on the right side to Zai. He's open for three. This one too strong. Rebound pulled down by A.J. Thomas. Jump step through the lane, knocked away, taken by Shady Spring. Jack Williams, up the floor pass. It goes to Brady Johnston. Now they kick it back up top to Eli Sexton. Left side goes to Jack Williams. Now it goes to Brody Radford. Left side to Jalen Bailey. 2:55 to go in the quarter. Left side pass goes to Radford. Now they work it around to the right to Jalen Bailey. Bailey gives it up top to Radford. Brody stands there, gives it on the left side to Eli Sexton. Down in the corner, they work it to Johnston. Or check that, Jalen Bailey puts it up and in over Jalen. Back the other way. Jalen kicks it over left side to Preston for three. Won't go. Rebound pulled down by Shady, but taken away by A.J. And we got a foul called on Eli Sexton.
Yeah, good job there by A.J. Thomas. A.J.'s trying to create some extra plays for Beckley. That previous possession was able to get the offensive rebound. No good look at the basket off the second chance opportunity. That time he's trying to create some plays. Beckley has got to kind of get themselves back in this ball game and chip away at this lead.
Shady on a 10-0 run. Beckley trailing 15-5. Kobe looking. Gives it in to Zai, left side. Zai yo-yoing the basketball. Takes it through the lane. Little floater up and in. First points for Zai. 15-7. Beckley down. Back the other way. Eli Sexton. Offensive foul going to be called. They called and said that he was leaning his shoulder in. Eli Sexton has picked up his second.
There we go. Now if you're Beckley, you got some positivity rolling back your way. That was a good attack by Zion Hawthorne. The outside shot's not falling. He's able to get to the middle of the lane there and get the floater going.
Here comes Beckley. Kobe Dillon up the floor with it on the right side. Down in the corner it goes to Preston Clary. Now they work it off to AJ. Left side to Zai. Zai between the circles. Works it over to Preston. Back it goes to Zai. 2-minute mark of the first quarter. Beckley down by 8. Zai through the lane. Little floater off the back of the rim. No good. Jalen had the rebound, but it fell out of his fingertips into the hands of Brody Radford for Shady. Up top, Jack Williams fakes the three. Through the lane, little jump step, won't go. AJ with the rebound. Quick pass up the floor, too far ahead of Zai. Boy, Beckley wanted to get that transition game going. Zai was open, but the pass a little bit too far.
Yeah, right now, just not going your way if you're Beckley. You got to find a way to kind of break that streak. Turnover there. But it's a good turnover that it's not a live ball turnover, so the possession stops there. You don't give up an easy transition basket. But if you're Beckley, you're okay with that because you've got the defensive rebound trying to force the tempo there as A.J. Thomas checks out. Taylor Williams comes in.
Yeah, Taylor in for Beckley and come back in for Shady as Kai Olsen. Eli Sexton sits down with those two fouls. 90 seconds to go in the first quarter. Beckley down by 8. Jalen Bailey picked up by Taylor Williams. Stands there with it. Letting the time run down. Bounce pass on the right side. Will go to Brody Radford. They work it in to Jack Williams. Double team. Forces it up off glass and scores. Jack Williams has got 7. Beckley down by 10. 17-7. A minute 10 to go. Taylor Williams works it off now to Zai. Quick move to the basket by Zai. Takes it up strong. No good. Preston Clary offensive rebound. Puts it back up. Won't go. Rebound pulled down by Shady Spring. Boy, a lot of contact that time on Preston. Left side, Jalen Bailey. Gives it up top. Kai Olsen for three. In and out, no good. Preston gets the rebound for Beckley. Preston bringing it up the floor. Stutter step move through the lane. Kicks it over to Taylor Williams. He'll fire the baseline jumper and score.
Yeah, that's a great sign if you're Beckley. Finally seeing a shot fall for Taylor Williams. Good confidence booster for him. Good job finding him, Preston Clary.
17-9. Beckley down by 8. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Taylor Williams. I just like the way that young man plays when he comes into the game.
Yeah, he's tough. He's tough. He's exactly what a Beckley basketball player, you know, of those good teams reminds you of. He does all the stuff that may not show up in the stat sheet.
Jalen Bailey will stand there. They're going to let the time run down and go for the final shot. He brings it across the midcourt stripe. Taylor picks him up, 12 seconds left. Bounce pass goes on the left to Brody Radford. Now it goes back to Jalen Bailey. Jalen working inside, finds Jack. Jack Williams working against Preston. He's double teamed, tie up.
Great
possession
job.
arrow gives it to Beckley with 2.4 seconds left.
Yeah, really good job there. Zion Hawthorne and primarily Preston Clary. That time, Jack Williams' face turned the basket, and Preston did a good job with his hands being active.
So Taylor Williams will get in bounds for Beckley. Looking, and will find Kobe. Kobe lets it go just past half court. No good. We have played 1 quarter of basketball with your score. Shady Springs 17, Beckley 9. Back of this timeout on the Big Dog, 99.5 WJLS. Back here at Shady Spring High School, Beckley down 17-9. What are some of those numbers from that first quarter, Brent?
Yeah, Shady right now 8 of 14 from the floor, shooting 57%. Beckley's 4 of 13 from the floor, shooting 31%. Both teams not real great from behind the three-point line. Beckley 1 of 7, Shady 1 of 4. If you're Beckley right now, you've got 2 offensive rebounds, but you don't have any second chance points off of those rebounds. So you've got to find a way to steal extra possessions with this, you know, Shady ball club that just stays up in you. So Beckley's got to find a way to limit the runs. Shady went on a 10-0 run there in that first quarter, so that's what they did in the first matchup as well. Long runs have hurt this Beckley team.
So Beckley trailing by 8, Shady with the ball. Brody Radford brings it up across the midcourt stripe. Works around to Jalen Bailey. Back it goes to Brody. Brody whips it on the right side of the floor. They give it off to Jack Williams, rather. I don't know why I say that. Jack Williams. Pass on the left side to Brody Radford. Up top pass will go to Gabe Shorts inside. Gabe takes the baseline, won't go, but the offensive rebound pulled down. We'll have a foul called on a push on Jalen Bailey. So Jalen picks up his first foul. And Beckley will get the ball. Inbounds pass will go to Taylor Williams to Kobe Bryant, or to Kobe Dillon.
I love that.
It's been a long day, buddy. Kobe Dillon has it right side for Beckley. Looking with it, trying to get it to Jalen. Picks up his dribble, gives it off now to Taylor Williams. Quickly back to Kobe. He's open for 3. Won't go. Rebound long. Pulled down by Preston Clary. Gives it back to Kobe on the right side. Kobe gives it over to Preston. Preston up top to Zai. Zai looking. Steps back, he'll fire the 3, hit it.
Yeah, great job there. And as I talk about, offensive rebound resulting in second chance points.
17-12, Beckley down by 5. Jalen Bailey has it up top. Takes it right side. Takes it down through the lane, working against Taylor Williams, brings it back out, gives the pass up top to Jack Williams. Now we got a whistle. A timeout going to be called by Shady. A 30-second timeout. 6:48 to go here in the first half. 17-12, Beckley down by 5. Coach Ronnie Olson calling that timeout for one reason and one reason only.
Well, he's at home, so he feels more comfortable being able to do that and kind of put on a little bit of a show for the home crowd on the officials. I'm not sure what he's upset about. It's been a physical game on both sides, and I think he's upset with the push in the back call on the offensive rebound that Shady was called for down there. But I mean, it's been called both ways, and sometimes you're on the good side of it, and sometimes you're on the bad side of it. So it is what it is.
So Beckley will try to keep on fighting back in this game. Trail by 5, 17-12, 6:48. They have outscored Shady 7-2 since the biggest lead for the Tigers at 10 points. So Shady will have the ball after the timeouts. Jack Williams will get the ball in bounds in the backcourt to Jalen Bailey. Jalen working against Kobe. Pass on the right side goes to Eli Sexton. He takes it baseline. Nobody came over to pick him up after he got by Zion. Lays it up and scores. 19-12. Shady up, back the other way. Kobe for three. Off the rim. Won't go. Rebound pulled down by Kai Olsen for Shady. They'll give it off to Jack. Williams stops top of the key. He'll fire the three, and boom, they got 5 points right back. Jack Williams now with 10, back up to a 10-point lead for Shady. Inside, Beckley goes to Jalen Walton. He's double teamed, kicks it over to Kobe, Kobe's got it now, give it to Taylor Williams. Taylor jump pass over to Zion on the right. Zy backs it out, resets the offense, now takes a quick move through the lane. Lawson is the winner for the shot out of bounds over to Shady.
Yeah, and I think right there, if you're Beckley, you've got all the right to be complaining to the officials the same way Coach Olsen was. So that time a physical drive there by Zion Hawthorne. Ball did get knocked out by him, but it wasn't due to him not having the free lane to the basket.
Yeah, he got hit pretty good. Jack Williams pass on the left side to Jalen Bailey. Takes it baseline, forces it up and scores. Jalen's got 6. Now it's the biggest lead of the game. 12 points for Shady, 24-12. Free throw line, jump, give it over to Preston. He'll fire a three, off the rim, no good. Jalen with the offensive rebound, little jump hook, good. Jalen Walton's got 4. Beckley down by 10, 24-14. So again, the outside shot's not falling for Beckley. Right side of the floor, Jack Williams takes it to the baseline. Has the ball knocked away, stolen by Taylor Williams for Beckley. He'll give it up to Zion. Zion stops, 15-foot floater, too strong. Rebound pulled down by Preston for Beckley. Preston gives it back, looking. Gives it up top now to Taylor. Back it goes to Preston. Preston now gives it off to Kobe. Kobe back over to Preston on the left side. Inside pass, tried to go to Jalen, knocked away, but picked up by Preston Clary. Over to Zy. Zy fires a long three, no good. Rebound pulled down by Shady. Jalen Bailey has it left side, through the lane, kicks the pass down to the corner, open for three. It's Johnston, hits it. 27-14, 13-point lead for Shady, and Beckley calls a timeout. Couple of ill-advised shots from the outside, I thought, that time for Beckley.
Yeah, I just don't think they're good looks that you want to see, and Beckley's got to find a way to do a better job of getting the entry pass into Jalen Walton. Right now, Shady's playing good defense on him, sometimes fronting him and sometimes behind him, but the on-ball pressure to the guards is what's not allowing Beckley to get that entry pass in there, and really it's the spacing created by the Beckley players. So Beckley either needs to go to one side of the floor or completely space out and give Jalen Walton that space, because what Shady's able to do, the way Beckley's formation is, I guess you should say, is bringing and helping to help their defender into the middle of the paint, and that's what's making the offensive player hesitant to give that entry pass. So
also what's happening, I think, too, Shady is playing off Taylor Williams and AJ when they're in the game.
Absolutely.
So they're putting that person. So basically, Jalen's got a double team every time.
Every time, yeah. So either you need to find some two-man game action with the ball screen and roll. You saw Jalen score on that from a dish from Zion early on in the second quarter. But if you're Beckley, you've got to get better stops on the defensive end. We're talking about offense, but they're giving up the baseline way too easy right now on defense.
All right, so Beckley with the ball, trailing by 13, 27-14. Kobe Dillon, right side, looking, picks up his dribble, gives a bounce pass in to Jalen. Jalen, left side to Zy. Zy backing through, spins, loses it, picks it back up underneath the basket, kicks it over to Preston left side. He's open for three, off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Kobe for Beckley. Kobe takes it through the lane, and they'll call it offensive foul. Kobe picks up his first. Shady gets the ball back.
Yeah, right now in the ball game, Beckley doing a better job on the offensive glass. They've got 6 offensive rebounds now, but that's only resulted in 2 points for Beckley.
Eli Sexton will get the ball in for Shady. Gives it to Brody. Brody working against Kobe Dillon. Brody bringing it up the floor. Takes it to the left. Pass will go on the wing to Jalen Bailey, working against Taylor Williams. He picks up the dribble, gives it off to Eli Sexton. Eli, pass on the left side, goes to Jalen Bailey. Jalen, quick move through the lane, floater on the way, good. They're shooting the ball lights out, as usual, 29-14, Beckley down. Up top, Taylor Williams, right side goes to Zai. Zai, fall-away jumper, good. Zai's got 7. 29-16, but right now, Beckley's got to get a stop defensively. They'll take it through the lane. There's Radford, finds Johnston, fakes the 3. Looking, kicks it over the right side to Short. He'll fire the 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Beckley's Preston Clary. Preston brings it up the floor. Takes a quick move through the lane, puts it up off glass, score it, and call the foul.
Yeah, finally that time Preston able to shake off the Shady defender, was able to get the foul call, and it's the same call that Zion should have got a couple plays ago, Kobe should have got a couple plays ago, but good, strong move there by Preston Clary finishing at the rim.
Call on Brady Johnston, that's his second. For Beckley, A.J. Thomas comes back in. Taylor Williams will sit down. Jack Williams comes in for Shady. Preston at the line. First free throw opportunity for Beckley tonight. Beckley trailing by 11, 29-18. Free throw by Preston. Good. 29-19, 3:05 to go in this first half. Jack Williams gives it on the left side of the floor to Eli Sexton. Now it goes to Kai Olsen, back to Eli. He'll fire a 3 off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Zy Hawthorne for Beckley. Zy brings it across the timeline through the lane, lays it up, no good. Rebound tipped by Preston, but picked up by Shady. And now with a foul called on Zy. Trying to go for the steal. Zy picks up his first.
Yeah, I think that was more of a frustration foul for Zion Hawthorne right now. Just struggling from the floor. 3 of 11 right now from the floor.
2:41 to go in the first half. Beckley down 29-19. Beckley was down by as many as 15 though. Need another defensive stop here. Kai Olsen hands it off to Jack Williams. Jack has it taken away by Beckley. Kobe Dillon, stutter step, thought about the 3, now takes it baseline, brings it back out to AJ. Now it goes to Zion, back to AJ, quickly back over to Kobe. Kobe brings it up top. Dumps the pass into Jalen, he's double teamed, ball knocked away, stolen by Shady. And now the ball stolen by Beckley. Here comes Preston Clary, kick it out for Kobe. Kobe back inside to Preston. Preston ups, no good, but he'll go to the line.
Yeah, Preston right now is the core guy for Beckley that's attacking on the offensive glass, attacking the defensive glass, and finding the loose balls. Everybody else just seems a little bit slow getting to that initial loose ball of your Beckley. And the halftime adjustment, I know you got 2:06 left here in the second quarter, and you got a way to get this game down underneath 10 points with Preston Clary here at the line. But Beckley's got to make some adjustment on those entry passes to Jalen Walton in the post.
Yeah, a couple of times. The last 2 times they've tried to get it into Jalen, they forced it. I don't know if they didn't see the double team because they had him frontwards and back, but Preston makes the first. He'll have one more. And this one off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Jack Williams for Shady. Up the floor pass goes to Brody Radford. Radford works it back over to Jack Williams. Left side pass will go to Jalen Bailey. Now they're working around to Kai Olsen. Kai takes it inside, has the ball almost knocked away. They'll call traveling against Kai Olsen as he was hounded by Zy Hawthorne.
Yeah, and that's one of those calls, if you're Beckley, you just kind of smile and go back and play offense, because I do think he got hit on the arm there, but the official saw a travel instead, so we'll take that for sure. Got to capitalize on turnovers and offensive rebounds.
1:45 to go in the half. Beckley down by 9. Up top goes to Zy. Zy fakes the jumper, takes it in. We're going to have a whistle and an offensive foul call.
Of course, we're laughing because we know who called the offensive foul call. The official underneath the basket, who just gave a call in Beckley's favor, I believe was getting ready to call a blocking foul, but the official standing right beside Coach Ronnie Olsen gave him a charge. So I'm not sure that was his call from that angle. But
no, it wasn't. Tough break. There you go. Timeout called by Shady with 1:41 to go. Beckley down by 9, 29-20.
And that's what Coach Kidd's talking with him. Trying to read some lips.
Well, I mean, I think what he's saying is that wasn't your call.
Yeah.
I mean, just because Ronnie Olson's standing beside you and he says charge doesn't mean it has to be called a charge. I mean, I guarantee you that's what he's saying. Because that wasn't the case. I mean, that wasn't his call. It was, what, 7-8 feet from the basket?
Well, if anything, he's the outside official. I mean, there's two other officials that are making that call on that side of the court. So
1:41 to go in the first half. Beckley down by 9, 29-20. I'm like you, though. If Beckley can keep it under 10 here, that's okay. As bad as Beckley has shot here in the first half and not gone the way they think they should have gone,
you've got to find a way to limit these runs that Shady goes on. They did it to you in the first matchup. They've done it to you twice tonight already. You've got to limit the runs without scoring that you can limit Shady to.
Jalen Bailey brings it up across the midcourt stripe. Pass will go on the right side to Radford. Brody working against Kobe. Gives it inside to Jack Williams. Three guys fell down. Nothing on call. Not a foul, not traveling, anything. Beckley comes out of it with it. Now we got a foul called on Shady.
I like it. I like the intensity picking up here by the Beckley team. A.J. Thomas, great job. If anything, I think there was a foul, but I think the foul came after the travel, and then the foul came after Jack Williams lost the control of the ball there. So Beckley did a good job picking that up, attacking the basket. So right now, you can feel a little bit of the momentum getting in Beckley's favor.
Beckley just got to be as aggressive as Shady is. So Zion will get the ball in bounds. Does so to AJ. AJ hands it off to Kobe. Kobe takes it to the left side of the lane. Little floater, in and out, and back in. Kobe's got 5. Beckley down by 7. Back the other way. Layup blocked by Beckley. They're going to call A.J. Thomas for the goaltend.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, they're calling the goaltend on A.J. No way that was goaltending. No way that was goaltending by the 5'9" A.J. Thomas.
Yeah, A.J. needs to put that on a highlight tape somewhere and send that out to the college coaches, because as a free safety playing football on the football field, and then what that elevation he just showed, man, he was up above the rim right there.
You know what that is? The official was surprised, as everybody else was, that he blocked it and had to call something. He said, ain't no way that's not goaltending being 5'9". That was a horrible call. Great block by A.J. Kobe has it up top. Takes it to the elbow. Pass goes on the left side of Preston Clary. Preston backs it back out. 55 seconds to go. Beckley down 31-22. Now it goes to Kobe. Kobe takes it to the baseline. Picks up his dribble. Kicks it on the left to Zai. Zai open for 3. Off the rim. No good. We got a foul to be called on Shady. Gabe Short just pushed Preston Clary in the back, and Preston went flying up against the padding behind the goal.
Yeah, good job there by Preston Clary. Zion right now 1 of 6 from behind the three-point line. Shady's allowing that open shot attempt. If you're Zion, you got to continue to drive to the basket and take on that contact right now and try to draw some foul calls. Shady now at the 5 foul limit, so Preston's going to get foul shots here.
So 2 foul shots coming for Preston, where he is 2 of 3 from the line. He's got 4 points in the game. Free throw. Good for Preston. I'm like you though, Brent. I like the way Beckley's defensive intensity has picked up.
Yeah, they've responded here.
Playing with a lot more emotion.
Yeah, for sure.
Second free throw. Good.
And I tell you, the guy you can credit all that to, really, to me, is Preston Clary.
And I go back and say A.J. Thomas.
Yeah.
31-24, Beckley down by 7. Jack Williams brings it up the floor for the Tigers. 35 seconds to go. He's picked up by Preston. Pass goes to Eli Sexton on the left, who's hounded by A.J. And now he loses the ball out of bounds. It will stay with Beckley.
I tell you, I like exactly what you said a couple minutes ago. Be physical back. Bully the bully. If Shady's going to come out and try to be as physical as you are, hey, respond right back to it.
And bounce pass will go to Brody Radford. He's picked up by Kobe Dillon with 25 seconds to go. Now it goes to Jalen Bailey, who's hounded once again by A.J. Jalen stands there with 15 seconds, dribbling it between the circles, gives it off to Jack Williams with 13. Jack picked up by Preston Clary. It goes back over to AJ. AJ, or check that to Bailey through the lane. They're going to call a foul. I thought on the floor, they're going to say shots. And they call it on Kobe? Kobe wasn't around the ball. It had to be an AJ. They call it on Kobe. Kobe wasn't around the ball.
Well, he also got fouled at the foul line, so unless we got the continuation rule in high school, that was a couple steps there after that.
Wow. Jalen Bailey will be at the line to shoot the 2 shots. I don't know how they called the foul on Kobe. If anybody was on AJ, and that was back at the free throw line, as you said, before he started the shot. Free throw, no good. Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. One more free throw coming for Bailey. This one, no good. Rebound pulled down by Beckley. A.J. Thomas brings it up the floor. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, left side. Zai drives, give it inside to Jalen through his fingertips, out of bounds. And the horn sounds. We have played one half of basketball here at Shady Spring High with your score, Beckley trailing Shady 31-24. Back at this timeouts on the Big Dog, 99.5 WJLS.
We'll start with our freshman, Natasha Nathan. Next up, let's say Gillespie. Anna Wilson.
99.5 WJLS.
Back here at Shady Spring High School, Beckley trailing 31-24 as we start the second half. Beckley will have the ball to start this third quarter of play. And I think very important 4 minutes here in this third quarter.
Absolutely. You got to come out with the intensity. You got to come out ready to go and expect a good punch here by Shady. Beckley, you got to get the ball moving around the perimeter and find a way to play inside out with Jalen Walton.
I think Beckley's first set play, go trying to get the ball to Jalen.
Absolutely.
And make a good pass. There's been a couple of times tonight, not good passes into Jalen. All right, so Beckley has it. Kobe. Bounce pass goes to the left to Zai. Zai, quick move to the basket, takes it in, layup try, up off the rim, no good. Rebound tipped around, pulled down by Shady Spring. Up the floor, give it off to Jalen Bailey. Now it goes. Jack Williams will be called for traveling.
Yeah, good call there by the official, and if you're Beckley, that's exactly what they try to do. Two-man game with Zion Hawthorne. He did a good job, Shady, playing strong on the pick that Jalen was trying to set. Zion goes to baseline, just kind of forced that shot attempt up.
So Beckley now with the ball back, trailing by 7. Kobe on the right side with it, takes it top of the key, down through the left side of the lane, now kicks it back over to Preston. Preston takes it to the right. Works it around to Zai. Zai takes it across to the left, gives it off to AJ. AJ now will go to Kobe. Kobe, left side. Gives it back over to Zai. Zai, quick move to the baseline, double team, trying to get inside to AJ, does so. AJ lays it up and scores.
Yeah, great job there by A.J. Thomas. His man attacked down on Jalen Walton. A.J. found that open gap, and Zion found him.
31-26, Beckley down by 5, 6:50 to go third quarter. Kai Olsen works it off to Brady Johnston. Now it goes up top to Radford. Brody picked up by Zai, takes it to the right. Works it now to Kai Olsen. Kai gives it up top. Now they swing it around on the left side at Williams. He'll take it baseline, kick it over, and we got a whistle, offensive foul on Jack Williams.
Great job there again. A.J. Thomas seeing both the ball and his man. His man goes to the opposite corner, but A.J. stayed set right there, took the charge on Jack Williams.
31-26, Beckley down by 5, 6:31 to go third quarter.
There you go. You capitalized on a Shady turnover on the last possession. You got 2 points. Now you forced a charge there. Now can you capitalize on this?
Kobe takes it to the left, gets the pick from Preston. Now takes it to the baseline. Pump fakes, gives it off to Jalen. Jalen spins, beautiful move, puts it up and in. Beautiful spin move by Jalen, freezes Jack Williams, and Jalen scores his 6th point. Beckley down 31-28. Kai Olsen give it off to Brady Johnston, working against AJ. Whistle, I think they would call AJ for the foul. AJ picks up his first.
Yeah, going back to that offensive set for Beckley. Good job there by Kobe Dillon, attacking the baseline under control. Jalen sliding back up a little bit in the paint, getting separation from his man. Kobe finding him a great move by Jalen Walton.
So at the line, Brady Johnston, this will be his first opportunity at the line in the game. Free throw, no good, off the front of the rim. Second free throw, good. Makes 1 of 2. And that gives Shady a 4-point lead at 32-28. Beckley with the ball. Kobe Dillon takes the top of the key. Stutter step move against Kai Olsen. Jump step, it goes to Jalen. Jalen backs in, spin move, jumper scores. 8 points now for Jalen. 32-30, Beckley down by 2. Back the other way. Brody Rafford double teamed, looking, trying to get out of it. He fell down. There's going to be a holding foul call on Beckley.
Man. That's all right. If I'm Beckley, if you're Coach Kidd and this coaching staff, you take that. Beckley is forcing the issue right now, and they're playing more physical than this Shady Ball Club. Make the officials call the call. But right now, that really should have been a walk.
I agree with you. Beckley down by 2, 32-30, 5:35 to go. Radford looking at the ball inbounds, does so up top to Jack Williams, who's hounded by Preston Clary. Now they work it around to Jalen Bailey, who's picked up by AJ. Back it goes on the right side to Jack. He'll take a quick move to the floor, and a foul going to be called on Beckley's Preston Clary.
Yeah, and Preston making the little motion with his arm. Jack did a good job. Jack's a heady player. Jack knows what he's doing when he's attacking basket and tries to leverage that to his advantage. That's why he is so good and one of the best players in the state. That time he just got Preston's arm locked in a lock bar almost, and Preston gets called for the foul.
Preston Clary picks up his first foul. Free throw by Williams, no good. 5:25 to go in the third quarter. Beckley down by 2, 32-30. Second free throw. Makes 1 of 2. Or did he miss that one? He missed both. I couldn't see because I had people standing in front of me, so missed both of them. So Beckley down by 2, 32-30. Kobe Dillon takes it around to the left. Gives it now to Preston Clary. Right side to Zai. Zai, right side, crossover move through the lane, gives it inside to Jalen, takes it up and scores. And we got a tie ball game. Jalen 6 points in the quarter, 10 of the game, tied at 32. Left side, Jalen Bailey has it. Quick move to the baseline, work it against AJ. Takes it up, won't go. Preston Clary with a rebound for Beckley. Here come the Flying Eagles. Preston has it to the left, top of the key, down through the lane, kicks it over to Jalen. Jalen backs in, bounce pass, taken away by Kai Olsen. Tried to work it over to the left to AJ with a tough pass, and it's taken away. Here comes Johnston, he's going to be tied up. Jump ball, we'll give it to Shady. But Beckley has fought back, down by as many as 15 points. They were down, what, was it 29-14?
29-14 midway through the second quarter, yep.
And they're tied at 32 right now.
Tied at 32, and right now to start here in the third quarter, Jalen Walton already with 6 points, excuse me.
Right side of the floor, Jack Williams has it, takes it to the baseline, takes a block from behind by Preston Clary. A.J. Thomas comes out of the window for the Flying Eagles. A.J. looking, left side to Preston. Preston inside Jalen, wide open, puts it up and in. Jalen scores his 8th point of the quarter. Beckley has their first lead of the game, 34-32.
Yeah, great job there by Beckley. I think you got a timeout here by Coach Olsen. Going to keep an eye on Jack Williams because he took a hard fall there. He was anticipating contact. Preston Clary pulled the Olay on him and got the block from around him, and then Beckley was able to get out in transition. So keep an eye on Jack Williams. He's in some pain here on the bench for Shady. So Beckley capitalize on this momentum and keep pushing this lead out. Great job.
34-32, Beckley up by 2, and boy, we talked about it in the pregame. They can't stop Jalen when we get the ball inside to him. 8 points this quarter. He's now up to 12 in the game. He's kind of woken up a little bit offensively.
And a lot of the looks that Jalen's been able to get hasn't necessarily came on half-court offense. It's came on Beckley forcing the issue defensively and then getting out and running in transition. That makes Shady get into a scramble drill. And at that time, with Jack being injured on the other end of the court, Jalen was wide open underneath the basket.
34-32. I don't know what the discussion is with the officials. But Beckley's got the lead. With 4:08 to go here in this third quarter. Jalen Bailey brings it up the floor. Jack Williams ready to check in, but he's still holding his lower back. Bailey takes it over to the right side to Brady Johnston. Johnston gives it off. And work around to Eli Sexton. Eli tangled up by AJ, and now they're going to call the foul on AJ.
Yeah, I think AJ had the ball on the initial and almost got the jump ball call. That last little bit, Sexton was able to get the ball back away from him, and AJ then got the reach-in foul called. But again, I love the intensity by this Beckley defense. Now, AJ with 3 fouls is going to have to be a little bit more careful.
How quick do you think Coach will go to the bench and bring in Taylor?
I think Coach rides this momentum right now. If AJ picks up his 4th, Taylor's played well enough to get some minutes.
Top of the key, Eli Sexton backs in, spins, whistle, and traveling. Beckley will get it back.
Yep, there you go. And that's Shady Springs' 11th turnover here tonight in the ball game. So Beckley really picking up this intensity here in the third quarter.
Beckley's A.J. Thomas will get it into Kobe Dillon. Kobe brings it up. 3:35 to go in the third. Beckley up by 2. Right side, Kobe Dillon. Pass on the left. Goes to Preston Clary. Preston between the circles. Takes it to the right side. Down through the lane. Puts it up off glass and scores. Preston Clary scores. Beckley up by 4. 36-32. Jalen Bailey works it around to Jack Williams for Shady. He calls play call number 5. Works it back to Jalen on the left. Jalen gives it back over now to Gabe Shorts. Up top it goes to Jack. Working against Preston through the lane. Whistle, offensive foul. No, they'll call a block. Call a block on AJ. That's his 4th.
Yeah, that's his 4th. I think that's an okay gamble to take there. AJ gives you so much on the defensive end, and that's a bang-bang call, and really it could have gone either way. I think, unfortunate break there if you're Beckley, but now you'll have Taylor Williams check in the ball game for AJ. I'm sure you'll see him back here in the 4th quarter.
3 minutes to go in this third quarter. Beckley up by 4. Jack Williams at the line shooting 2 shots.
The good thing about putting Taylor Williams in for AJ is Taylor Williams is going to give you the same exact energy that AJ Thomas gives you.
I totally agree. Here comes Taylor. AJ checks out. Another great job off the ball and on defense by AJ so far in this game.
And looking at Beckley's foul situation right now on the floor, you have Kobe Dillon with 2 fouls, Zion Hawthorne and Preston Cleary both with 1, Taylor Williams, Jalen Walton with 0.
Second free throw good. Taylor makes 1 of 2. And Beckley up by 3. Kobe Dillon brings it across the midcourt stripe. Looking. Ball almost taken away, and now the ball knocked out of bounds over to Beckley. Last touch by Eli Sexton. Taylor Williams will get it inbounds for Beckley. Does so in the backcourt to Kobe Dillon. Kobe brings it across the midcourt stripe to the left. And now has it taken away by Brody Radford, but it's taken right back by Kobe Dillon. Kobe bounce pass over to Preston. Holy
cow. Oh my goodness. I think Coach Kidd, if I was him, I would go ahead and get that technical foul. That may be the worst call that I've seen in NBA basketball, college basketball, high school basketball, and I've not gone to a youth league game yet, but that was the worst call that I've seen in all those sporting events.
Kobe didn't even have the ball when he made contact.
That was horrible. I give Eli Sexton credit for Shady for standing in there and just taking the contact away from the basket, but folks, trying to explain this play, Kobe Dillon passed the ball at the elbow and finished at the block, and they still called a charge on it.
Wow. Talking to him after the game on that one. 36-33, Beckley down. Or Beckley up by 2.
He won't be able to. He knows too much.
Kai Olsen hits the 3 of the time.
There's the momentum change right there, folks.
We're tied at 36. Kobe Dillon between the circles. Pass goes over to Zai. Zai takes it left side. Has the ball knocked away, but it's picked up by Jalen. Turns, shoots no good. Jalen offensive rebounds, puts it up no good, but a foul that he called.
Great job, great job. I'm getting fired up now, Freddie. You may have to calm me down for a second.
I don't understand how they haven't called technical foul, to be honest.
I hope they give Coach Kidd one at this point. He's got enough to complain about that it should be a pass for him.
Jalen at the line for Beckley, shooting 2 shots. That foul called on Eli Sexton's his third. Jalen makes the first free throw. Beckley retakes the lead. 37-36.
I also don't understand that's Eli Sexton's third foul. Jack Williams is the one that hugged Jalen Walton on the way up. So how did that foul call not get placed on Jack Williams?
Jalen makes them both. I thought he caught it on 0, to be honest. So Jalen makes them both. Back the other way. Reverse layup by Radford. Blocked by Jalen. Here comes Beckley up the floor. Kobe Dillon. Left side pass to Preston. Preston over to Jalen. Quickly over to Zai on the right. Zai gives it over now to Preston. Preston with a minute 40 to go. Takes it top of the key. Stops at the free throw line. Gives it to Kobe. Wide open for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound tipped out by Preston to the hands of Zai. Inside it goes to Taylor Williams. Lays it up and scores. Taylor's got 4. Beckley up 4. 40-36. A minute 20 to go third quarter. Back the other way. Long 3 by Williams. No good. Rebound. Going to be foul called on Shady after Taylor Williams gets that rebound. And they're going to call the foul, I think, on Jalen Bailey. They do. That's his third.
Yeah, and that just is a aggressive play there by Jalen Bailey. He was attacking from the 3-point line, trying to get over the back of Jalen Walton and Taylor Williams and just going in out of control. So that's Jalen Bailey's third foul here as well in the third quarter.
So here comes Zai bringing the ball up the floor. Minute 15 to go in the quarter. Beckley up 40-36. Zai brings it over to the left. Works it off to Jalen. Jalen takes a couple of dribbles. He's going to be fouled by Jack Williams. Of all the fouls they've called, that might have been the weakest one. There wasn't that much contact there.
Yeah, not much contact there, and that's Jack's second foul here in the third quarter. So as Shady goes back to the bench, brings Eli Sexton back in with 3 fouls to sit down Jalen Bailey, who also has 3 fouls.
A minute 6 to go here in the third. Beckley up by 4. Kobe looking to get the ball in bounds. Does so up top as it goes to Zai. Zai, top of the key, through the lane, layup off the rim and falls in. Zai Hawthorne's got 9, and Beckley lead up to 6. Inside, they give it off to Johnston, puts it up and falls in for it. 42-38, Beckley up by 4. 45 seconds to go, right side. Zai looking, fires the 3, hits it. Zai hits his second 3 of the game, Beckley up by 7. 45-38. 32 seconds to go in the quarter. Right side, Johnston through the lane. Pump fakes, standing there at the free throw line. Looking, finds Eli Sexton. 20 seconds left. Eli gives it off to Johnston. Brady through the lane to be tied up. Going to call a foul on Zai. Zai will pick up his second.
Beckley's 15th foul here in the quarter, so it puts Shady at the line.
Actually, a third foul on Zion. At the line, Johnston makes the first.
I must have missed one myself. I only have 2 with him.
It's tough to say, man. A couple of fouls. I mean, that one on Kobe they called that should have been on AJ. I just don't know. Johnston will have another one. No good. Rebound. Pulled down by Jalen for Beckley. 16 seconds to go in the quarter. Give it off to Zai. Beckley up 45-39. 10 seconds to go in the third. Zai backs it out. 7 seconds. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Zai with 2. Zai with 1. Lets it go. No good. Horn sounds. That's it. We have played 3 quarters of basketball here at Shady Spring High School with your score. Beckley 45. Shady 39. Back at this timeout. on the Big Dog, 99.5 WJLS.
And you talk about the foul situation that's going on right now. I think Shady would say, hey, we're not getting the whistle. But you look at it, and they are 3 of 10 from the foul line in the ball game. Beckley is 6 of 7. So there's your answer right there. Beckley's got to continue to get to the foul line and continue to make their foul shots. Whoever can do that the rest of this fourth quarter will be the winner.
Taylor Williams gets the ball inbounds for Kobe Dillon. Kobe brings it across the midcourt stripe, finds Zy Hawthorne on the right. Zy gets the pick from Jalen, gives it up top to Preston. That is the other thing in this third quarter. It was Jalen getting going. 8 points in the quarter. Left side, Kobe takes it to the left baseline, jump pass to Taylor Williams, puts it up, no good. Rebound fought for, pulled down by Shady. Boy, a lot of contact there that wasn't called on Jack Williams. He comes down, fires a three, short. Rebound pulled down by Johnston for Shady. Backs in against Jalen, short jumper, no good. Taylor Williams gets the rebound for the Flying Eagles. They'll give it off to Zy. Zy brings it off to Kobe. Kobe brings it up on the left side. 7:19 to go in the game. Kobe through the right side of the lane, gives it off to Jalen. Jalen baseline, puts it up strong, won't go. Tip by Taylor Williams, won't go. There's Jalen, puts it up in there. And now what do we have? What do we got now?
I can't tell. I don't know if they may have called a delay of game on Beckley for once the ball went through the basket, knocking it towards the out-of-bound line, but that is such a discretionary call. I mean, you could call it from the time the first basket's made in the ball game to the last basket, but I believe it's just a warning there for Beckley.
Beckley up by 8, 47-39, 7-minute mark of the ball game. Right side, Jack Williams gives it inside to Kai Olsen. Kai has a shot rejected by Zy Hawthorne, out of bounds. It will stay with Beckley. That was one of the meanest blocks I've ever seen.
Wow. Hawthorne just meeting Kai Olsen up at the rim, almost at the side of the backboard, and it's just all ball there. Great job defensively by Zion Hawthorne.
Jack Williams will get it in bounds for Shady, does so to Johnston. Now they work it off to Kai Olsen. Kai Olsen inside to Jack. Jack back over to Kai, fires a three, hits it. Kai's second field goal of the game. Beckley up by 5, 47-42. 6:45. Taylor Williams finds Kobe on the right. Kobe brings it up top. Left side pass goes to Zy. Zy backs it out. Brings it over between the circles, now over to the right. Zy takes a couple of dribbles to the three-point line. Now takes the top of the key through the lane, forces it up off glass, no good. There's Jalen. Where Zy tried to tip it up, won't go. The rebound pulled down by Shady. Up the floor, Jack Williams. Left side to Kai or to Jalen. Bailey fires a three, too strong. Rebound long, pulled down by Beckley. Preston Clary brings it up the floor, looking, takes it in, layup, offensive foul.
Of course it was. Of course it was.
I don't think he knows what a block foul is because he never calls one. 47-42, Beckley up by 5. One thing that time, though, for Preston, if Preston looked to his left, Kobe wide open.
Yep.
But he probably would have passed the ball, ran into the guy, and they still would have called the charge. So there you go. 6 minutes, 47-42. Eli Sexton with the ball. Shady down by 5 to Beckley. Jack Williams, bounce pass, goes over to the left to Jalen Bailey. Jalen up top to Kai Olsen. Right side to Jack Williams. Williams, left side pass goes to Johnston. Now it goes to Eli Sexton. He's open, fires a three, hits it. Back-to-back threes by Shady. Has pulled it within 2. 47-45.
Yeah, that time just a miscommunication there by Zion and Taylor Williams on the ball screen. Zion thought Taylor was going to switch on his man. Taylor stayed with his man that was setting the screen, leaving Eli Sexton wide open for the three.
A.J. Thomas comes in with those 4 fouls with 5:36 to go. Beckley up by 2, 47-45. Kobe Dillon brings it up the floor to the right. Picked up by Radford. Now Kobe takes it over to the left. Now he's picked up by Kai Olsen. Kobe, top of the key to the free throw line, right side to AJ. AJ back over to Kobe. Kobe takes it to the free throw line on the left. Looking, finds Preston. Preston now on the right side to AJ. AJ over to Zai. Zai, top of the key with it, picked up by Jalen Bailey, gets the pick from Jalen. Zai brings it to the left, down to the corner, goes to Preston. Preston, dump pass into Jalen, quick move to the baseline by Jalen, kicks it back over now to Zai. Zai takes it through the lane, little floater with the left hand, good. Beckley up 49-45, 4.5 minutes to go in the contest. Up top pass goes to Jack Williams. Jack between the circles. Pass goes on the right side to Jalen Bailey. Jalen working against Kobe. Backs in, nice elbow, no call. Rebound pulled down by Kobe. Well, there's a hook right there. Up the floor pass goes to Jalen. Kick it off to AJ. Now it goes to Zai. Back over to AJ. AJ inside to Jalen. Jalen puts it up, no good, but he's fouled. We'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Daggone, I thought they were almost going to miss the whistle on that one. I mean, Beckley was able to get Brody Radford matched up on Jalen Walton underneath, and Brody was doing all he could, hanging all over him. AJ got the entry pass to Jalen Walton there, and Jalen went up with one hand for the shot, but it was because the other arm was being held, and it almost looked like the official wasn't going to give him the whistle. So good job if you're Beckley. Going back to that last possession on the bucket that I believe it was Zion was able to get attacking the baseline. Beckley had a couple drives to the basket and was able to kind of slow it back out and push it back out and then find a way to get a bucket.
Free throw by Jalen is good. Jalen had 4 points at halftime, now has 17. And I would bet he's getting close to another double-double.
You'd be correct. He needs 3 more rebounds.
Second free throw. Rolls around and falls off for Jalen. Makes 1 of 2. Beckley up by 5, 50-45. Jalen Bailey, right side pass goes to Radford. Up top it goes to Jack Williams. Jack, picked up by A.J. Thomas now. Jack, crossover move, gives on the left side to Radford. Now they're working off to Johnston. He's open for 3, too strong. Rebound though pulled down by Williams, puts it up and in. 50-47, Beckley up by 3. Kobe Dillon works it to the right side for Beckley. Kobe looking into Jalen, gets it to him. Jalen takes it in, ball walked away, stolen by Shady. Working off to Jack Williams, top of the key, fakes the 3, right side pass goes to Jalen Bailey. Whistle and a timeout called by Shady. Will be a full timeout. 3:15 to go in the game. Beckley with a 3-point lead over Shady, 50-47. Back in this timeout on the Big Dog, 99.5 WJLS.
On the Big Dog, 99.5 WJLS.
3:15 to go in the game. Beckley has a 3-point lead, 50-47. Shady Spring with the ball.
We talked about it. Shady goes on spurts and they go on runs. So right now is a critical moment. Mark this down. 3:15 to go in the 4th quarter. Shady Spring calls a timeout, looking for something to go on a run with.
Brody Radford running the point for the Tigers, picked up by Zai Hawthorne. Pass goes on the left to Jalen Bailey. Beckley drifts back to a 1-2-2 zone. Right side, Eli Sexton. Down in the corner. Working around. Kai gives it inside to Jack. Kick it left side to Eli Sexton. Fires the 3 off the rim. No good. Jalen with the rebound for Beckley. Loses it. Picked up though by Kobe Dillon. Kobe gives it up the floor now to Preston. Works it off to Zai. And now we got a whistle and a timeout called by Beckley. And this will be a full timeout. So we'll take another one with it. 2:42 to go in the game. Beckley up by 3, 50-47. Back at this time. 42 to go in the game. Beckley up by 3, 50-47. Flying Eagles with the ball. Kobe Dillon has it for Beckley. Right side pass goes to Preston Clary. Up top to A.J. Thomas. Left side to Kobe. Kobe looking. Guarded by Brody Radford. Gives it back over to Zai. Zai through the lane. Little floater off the rim. No good. Rebound pulled down by Eli Sexton for Shady. Eli brings it up the floor. Beckley up by 3. Eli gives it off to Radford. Left side pass to Bailey. Now it goes to Johnston. Johnston inside, ball knocked away by Kobe. Still over A.J. Thomas, picked up by Jalen Walton. He gives it off to Kobe.
Yeah, now if you're Beckley, you can take some time off the clock, but run your good stuff. Don't force any issues.
2 minutes to go in the game. Kobe dribbling the ball. We got a whistle and the timeout called again by Beckley. 1:53 to go in the contest. This will be a full timeout. We'll keep it here this time. 1:53 to go in the game. Beckley up by 3. The other thing you start looking at as we come down to this point, each team only has 1 team foul. So, do you start taking those fouls now if you're Shady because Beckley's got the ball?
I don't think so yet. If you're Shady, just from a possession standpoint,
still a
you still got a one-possession game. And the way that the officials are allowing the game to be played, you can be physical. So Shady's going to be extra physical on the hand checks and reaching in the passing lanes, because if you can force a turnover without getting a foul call, then save those fouls. Now, if you're Beckley, I think you had a couple looks there on the last out of bounds, out of the timeout in that half-court set. You had a chance at Preston Clary underneath the basket, and it just wasn't there. You didn't want to force that pass. Beckley just has to, if you run your first initial play out of this timeout, and that's what Coach Dillon's telling the guys right now, just keep moving. Keep the ball moving. You got 1:53 on the clock. You don't need to be in any hurry in high school basketball with no shot clock.
All right, so we'll see what happens here. Beckley will get the ball inbounds. A.J. Thomas will trigger the inbounds for Beckley. Will do so in the backcourt to Zai. Zai brings it up across the midcourt stripe, hands it off to Preston Clary. Back it goes to Zai. Zai through the lane, dumps it off for Jalen, puts it up in air. Jalen scores. He's got 19. Beckley up by 5, 52-47. Jalen Bailey working in against Kobe, forces it up and in, and they're going to call the foul on Kobe.
I was just about to say, before that play developed, you're one stop away from forcing Shady's hand to start fouling. But I just don't see that call going to the basket there on Kobe, and now that's Kobe's 4th foul.
52-49, Beckley up by 3. Jalen Bailey at the line trying to complete a 3-point play. 1:31 to go.
If you're Beckley, nothing changes. You still got the lead. Whether he makes this or misses it, it's a one-possession game, so Beckley still be sound on the offensive end, be strong with the ball, because as we mentioned in the timeout, Shady is being extra aggressive in the passing lanes.
Free throw, good. Makes it back to a 2-point lead for Beckley, 52-50. 1.5 minutes to go in this regulation. Kobe working against Eli, gives it down to the corner to A.J. Now it goes to Preston. Preston will be bumped and fouled by Grady Johnston. That will be his 3rd, 2nd team foul.
Yeah, and there we go. Shady's not happy with that call because they're trying to be extra aggressive in the dribble lanes and the passing lanes. That time not allowing Preston to get out from that side corner. If you're Beckley, you've got to stay away from that danger zone in that corner from the half-court line to the out-of-bounds side.
A.J. Thomas will get it inbounds the backcourt to Kobe. Kobe brings it back up against Jalen Bailey. Has it on the right side. Spin moves. Takes it to the left, gives it off to A.J., quickly back to Kobe. 1.5 minutes to go. Kobe picks up his dribble, gives it off now to Kobe, or to Zai. And another foul called on Shady. This one on Johnston again. That's his 4th. 3rd team foul on the Tigers. 1 minute to go in the game. Beckley up 52-50.
Yeah, Shady doing exactly what we keep saying. They're trying to be extra aggressive, put the control in the officials' hands to blow the whistle and say, hey, that's a little too much. And last 2 times, Beckley's able to get it.
A.J. Thomas will get it in for Beckley, does so in the backcourt to Zai. Zai will be fouled by Radford. I don't know why they're upset about the foul call. I mean, you impeded his path forward. That's a foul. 4th team foul. So the next foul will put Beckley on the line with 57 seconds to go. A.J. Thomas will get it in for Beckley. Finds Kobe. Kobe takes it in, bounce pass into Jalen, pump fakes. Jalen puts it up and in, and he's fouled.
What a play. Great, strong, good job there by Kobe Dillon. He faked out the Shady pressure that was anticipating the same inbounds pass that Beckley's done the last couple times. He goes towards the basket this time. Good job there finding Jalen. Jalen with the pump fake. Opportunity to make it a 3-point play. Great job.
Jalen at the line. Boy, what a second half that young man. Makes the free throw. Beckley now up 55-50. 53 seconds to go in the game. Jack Williams has it on the right. Gives it to Jalen Bailey. Jalen hands it off to Brody Radford. Back over to Jalen. Jalen gets the pick. Now he's picked up by A.J. Nice push off through the lane. Reverse layup. Missed it. Rebound pulled down by Beckley. A.J. Thomas, and a foul called on Jack Richmond. Jack picks up his 4th. That will put Beckley at the line. A.J. Thomas will be there to shoot 2 shots.
And Beckley doing a great job. That time, everybody, no fouls around the perimeter. Don't foul a 3-point shot or a shooter with a 5-point lead, allowing Jalen Bailey to go towards the basket, and then that time he was just out of control underneath the basket, not able to finish that play.
So A.J. makes them both, makes it a 3-possession game with 36 seconds left.
Very good job. You're seeing a lot of growth by these young guys. I mean, they're still young. You don't have any seniors besides Jalen on the court.
Are you surprised the crowd leaving? I mean, it's like a mass exodus here.
Well, you know the traffic in Daniels and Beaver isn't great, so you want to get ahead of that.
I mean,
I'm going the opposite direction. Sorry.
I might have to. I don't know.
It's probably the better play. Come on now, guys. Finish this game.
Let's finish it off. A.J. Thomas. 2 shots. Free throw off the back of the rim, no good. Make this one, make it a full 2-possession game.
Again, though, whether it's a 5-point lead or a 6-point lead, A.J. has to make sure, and the rest of the Beckley defense, to not foul a 3-point shooter.
A.J. makes it 1 of 2. Beckley up by 6, 56-50. 35 seconds to go in the game. And the ball stolen by A.J. Takes it in, lays it up, and misses it. But Kobe Dillon gets the offensive rebound, and he stepped out of bounds. That's okay. 26 seconds comes off the clock, 10 seconds off the clock.
I tell you, A.J. Thomas, that time he just had so much speed going to the basket, was unable to control himself back down.
Jalen Bailey. Whistle and a timeout called by Shady. Wow. I mean, that thing's on there for about a half a second, too.
And really, Kobe Dillon got the rebound, but the official that hasn't even made it all the way down the court called Kobe Dillon out of bounds on the offensive rebound, and that's what gave the possession back to Shady. So Beckley had control of the ball after the missed layup, just a blown whistle there by the official calling Kobe Dillon out of bounds.
56-50, 23.8 seconds left. Beckley with a 6-point lead. What's at stake? The fact that Beckley has lost 7 in a row to Shady Spring. Also, a fact, Shady Spring has won 55 in a row here at home. For Beckley, when you think about it, and I'm not saying that, I'm waiting to the end of the game. I'm just going to wait. 56-50.
So if you're Beckley here, you've got to make sure, as we mentioned on the last couple times, don't be too aggressive, but still play your same defense. Now, if you're Shady, you've got a lot of smart players on this Shady ball club that like to shoot the 3, and they are going to try to draw you to leave your feet. They're going to try to pump fake you on that initial shot attempt, so Beckley has to stay down. Don't allow the official to make a call behind the 3-point line. A 2-point basket doesn't hurt you.
Inbounds pass will go to Radford. Radford between the circles, 19 seconds. Radford through the lane will lay it up and score. That's okay. 56-52, 14 seconds left. Now, timeout called by Shady. If you're Beckley, you've got to get the ball in the hands of Kobe Dillon.
Yep, get the ball inbounds and get the ball inbounds to Kobe Dillon, preferably from a foul shot standpoint. Now, you still have confidence in Zion, and whether A.J. Thomas comes up, it depends who's going to be taking the out of bounds. I believe A.J.'s playing the 5, but they may adjust that a little bit to give a little bit more speed on the inbounds.
You look at free throw shooting in the game. Kobe has not been to the line. Zai has not been to the line. A.J. Thomas, 1 of 2. Preston Cleary is 4 of 5. And Jalen Walton is 4 of 5.
The one thing to note for Beckley here on the out-of-bounds play, you know you're going to get full court pressure by Shady. Beckley can move on the baseline. That was a made field goal, so Beckley has the ability to run the baseline if they need. So make sure that the inbounder, which looks like it's going to be A.J. Thomas, you've got your typical set here. Kobe Dillon's going to, or Zion Hawthorne's going to come back to set a screen on Kobe Dillon's man and then open back up to the ball. So you're going to have 2 guys come back to the ball.
Inbounds pass, they beat everybody down. It's Jalen Walton, 13 seconds, takes it up and scores. And the Beckley Flying Eagles with 8 seconds left are up by 6. 5 seconds, Jalen. Kai Olsen for 3, hits it with 2 seconds left. But the horn will run out, and the Beckley Flying Eagles have defeated the Shady Spring Tigers 58-55. How ironic. The 55-game home winning streak for Shady is over, and they scored 55 points. And the Beckley Flying Eagles improve to 6-1. Shady falls to 7-1. Come back into this timeout on the Big Dog, 99.5 WJLS.
Looking for a career that makes a difference? For 55 years, Jan Care Ambulance has been a trusted leader in the EMS community. Jan Care is hiring. You